Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of one Forgotten Realms draft. Rare Aya Vecna. I don't think so. A little bit too much on the life loss cost to make me want to take that. Probably taking White Dragon. I'm assuming you get a win con that also taps something down for a couple turns, which is pretty sweet. You hear something on watch is removal, so is Charmed Sleep. I think I'd actually give the edge to you hear something on watch over Charmed Sleep. Less color intensive and can also be offensive. But yeah, I'm down with White Dragon first pick. Soul Knife Spy is good. I like the Vampire Spawn, the Paladin. Haven't really played with Barbarian class, maybe once, but kind of a cool card. Maybe I'll get a chance to try it at some point. All right, follow-up pick. Yeah, well, Keen-Eared Sentry, playable, kind of irrelevant abilities, but, I mean, you get a 2-mana 2/1, I guess. What's the best card in this pack? Soul Knife Spy is pretty good. I haven't really played with the Innkeeper, but there's some good synergies with it. And it's good against aggro, and it ramps. And it fixes. Yeah, it's pretty good. Rust Monster's definitely good in this format. Knoll Hunter's great 2-drop. I don't think we're taking away... Maybe there's nothing worth branching into a second color over. That's probably true. There really isn't. There's nothing that's like, oh, you definitely need to be in this color. Maybe we just take a 2-drop because you can never have enough 2-drops. This one is pretty unexciting, but whatever. They can't make us discard, I guess, because we have hexproof. Sure. All right. No, well, there's a white card, but I don't think so. I mean, the best card in here is Krydle, as per usual. There's Precipitous Drop in black. I like Shesra. Spiked Pit Trap's playable. Let's be honest, let's just take Krydle and be happy about it. And who knows, maybe I'll just end up splashing one of the colors of Krydle. Or Abandon White, whatever works. I like Precipitous Drop, good removal. I like the Ogre, the Basilisk. Manticore's playable. I like the Horde Robber. I like most of the cards in that pack. Krydle is just leagues better than all of them. Well, then we're past a Black Dragon. Well, I definitely don't think this is a 7-mana format, but at the same time, 7-drop 4/4 that kills something is pretty sweet. I think I even like it more than a 6-mana 4/4 that taps something down. But either way, I'm cool taking Black Dragon here. Otherwise, Drider is playable, though I haven't played with it. Fate's Reversal is playable. The Vampire Spawn. Evolving Wilds, so we can splash that Krydle. I'm going to take the Dragon, though. Ooh, 5th pick Grim Bounty. I mean, that's a good pickup. It's removal. Can't go wrong with that. I like the Horde Robber. And I like the Ranger. 2 bodies in 1 typically is good. Same argument for why Swarming Goblins is pretty good. But let's just go ahead and take Grim Bounty, the hard removal. Eyes of the Beholder, on the other hand, too slow. Too slow. There is Faraday, which is a good card. We have no dice rolling currently. I probably go Horde Robber. Can never have enough 2-drops. And Generating Treasures, turns out it's pretty good. So let's take that. Some good blue cards in here, I guess. The Clever Conjurer. But we don't quite know if we're playing blue. Probably best to just cut black for now, till we figure out what's happening. Ooh, or we could pick up a blue card now. I could do that too. Ray of Frost is actually pretty good. Very good against red, obviously, and playable against non-red, which I think is pretty awesome for 2 mana. Sign of Stygia is good. Frost Giant's playable. Let's just take Ray of Frost. Getting a 7th pick removal spell is a pretty decent sign. Okay, we can take the Conjurer now. Oh, I still forgot to shut off my triggers so that I can do Reaper of Talisman with Spare Dagger. Gotta remember to do that. Let's just take Clever Conjurer. Card is certainly good enough. Lets you ramp into your black dragons. And Spike Pit Trap is playable just... Yeah, it's playable. It's just a little bit slow, but it's fine. Well, I like seeing a 9th pick Vampire Spawn because I really like this card a lot. Maybe we'll get Great Axe back and we'll be able to make the blue-black Great Axe deck. Oh, that's impressive. A 10th pick Soul Knife Spy, huh? That's pretty cool, actually. Well, I mean, it's a good sign for blue-black. I think we went in the right deck here because all we're seeing is blue and black cards here. And they're all actually pretty good. Here, we could take the Great Axe or we could take the Manticore. Given that all of our creatures wear a Great Axe quite well, I might actually take it over a Manticore, believe it or not. It's also just very good with Krydle. Whatever. I'll take the Great Axe now, then we'll never have to worry about it again. Air Cult Elemental versus Rime Shield Frost Giant. This is cheaper and bigger. This is more expensive, but is evasive and bounces. Probably take the Elemental. And just like that, we're probably not in white, I imagine. I'll just take Bar the Gate because it's on color. I don't think it's a particularly good card because this format is so fast, but I'm fine taking it there. All right, last pick, Secret Door. Certainly a playable card. I just don't know if we need it yet. Ooh, so this turns artifacts into 4/4 artifact creatures. So we can, that's cool, works with that. Works with this thing, generating treasures. That's it so far? Oh, and this. All right. Or I could just take Reaper's Talisman. Gosh, this pack is nuts. I mean, this making 4/4s is pretty sweet. But I gotta be honest, I'm pretty tempted to take the Reaper's Talisman just because I love this card. See, the difference is this relies on you having artifacts. This doesn't. This relies on you having creatures, which is a lot less of a cost. I really like Skullport Merchant a lot. And Precipitous Trap. I mean, this pack has everything we want in it. I might just take Talisman. I can't help myself. I love this card too much to not take. Blue Dragon. Well, it's on color. It's kind of expensive. Ramp. We do have Clever Conjurer. We have some treasure generation. Or we could just take Scion of Stygia, which can let us get a Soul Knife Spy in, I guess. I'm okay taking the Blue Dragon. Let's just play some 7-drops because we haven't done it in a while. And see if we can ramp into it. Ooh, another chance to play Rogue class, huh? It's a little bit clunky. Might just take Charmed Sleep. I mean, it's a cool card. It is cool. I just don't think we need it. If we're playing 7-drops, let's stick to surviving to get to them. Let's stick to that plan for now. Okay, Shortcut Seeker. Not an exciting card, but only on-color card in this pack. Man, there's some good ones in other colors, though. Green Dragon, Purple Worm, Priest of Ancient Lore, Paladin. But, yeah, sometimes you gotta play a Shortcut Seeker. Shortcut Seeker wears a Great Axe pretty well. Casual 6/5. I think the chances are pretty low that I'm going to end up playing Bar the Gate. We've only got a couple 2-drops so far, but that's okay. Oh, well, we could take the Arcane Investigator, which is a good card, but I think we'll take another Ray of Frost. Let's bring our removal count up to 1, 2, 3, 4, sort of. Whatever. We'll take it. It's good. I think Investigator would be good too. We do have Secret Door that I can play in a pinch if I have to. Like to get to our 7-drop dragons, for example. Okay, so we can take the Clever Conjurer. It helps us ramp. Or we could take an Investigator because he can never have enough 2-drops and it draws cards. And there's also Trickster's Talisman and a couple more expensive blue and black things. So this is pretty nice because it ramps us, but like I said, he can never have enough 2-drops. I think I'm gonna go with the 2-drop. My gut is telling me more cheap stuff is better, and then immediately rewarded with a Conjurer anyway. That's very good. Some late stuff that's not on color with us in there. Eighth pick Horde Robber. Very nice. Wears the Talisman and the Great Axe quite well. And if you resolve it on turn 2 and they don't have a blocker, you get some fixing and ramp. I am genuinely surprised how well this card is played. Typically your 2-mana 1/3s don't get there, but when they turn into black ramp fixers, turns out they're still pretty good. That's a late, you hear something on watch, 9th pick. This card is much better than that. I mean, I guess we can take another Shortcut Seeker. I don't really need it, but I guess when you have 7-drop flyers, you're probably okay having some big-butted 4-drops. I just don't see myself splashing. You hear something on watch, so. All right, well, I guess you can never have enough Secret Doors. No, I think the truth is you can have enough Secret Doors, but I don't really like you find the villain's lair in a lot of matchups. And typically I think it's wisest to prepare for aggressive decks. I guess I'll take Spike Pit Trap. This is playable, but I think we're good on the high end of our deck here. We'll take the worst card here, which is probably Find the Path. Well, we basically have a deck after pack 2. That's the good news. And we even have enough creatures, and we have a good spread of removal. So I would say we're in good shape. We just need to do some upgrades. Perfect. Take an Investigator. Last pick card that's definitely making our deck. That's sweet. All right, Grim Bounty, first pick. Probably what we're doing. Get more removal. Let's dump the Secret Doors. See if we probably don't need them. And what was the other thing I was going to dump? Shortcut Seekers I would prefer to not play, if at all possible. Let's take Grim Bounty. Maybe, is there anything we want to wheel here? Yeah, Power Persuasion. Pixie Guide. Do we have? Yeah, we do have rolls, just not much. Fly is a powerful card, just not really what I'm looking for here. Although, yeah, it's good with Horde Robber, actually. It's pretty sweet. Venture and Generate a Treasure starting on turn 3. It's pretty good, actually. Let's just take Grim Bounty and be super happy about it. Ooh, Displacer Beast is a good one. I think I like the Apprentice more, though, because flying is good. But then again, there is Precipitous Drop, which is good removal. So we probably go with the drop. Hand of Vecna. I think I said this before. I tried playing it. The problem with this card is if you're a slow deck, you don't want to play a card like this. And if you're an aggro deck, you don't have enough cards in your hand to get value off of it. So it's kind of it's a tough one. Let's take Precipitous Drop. Yeah, passing 2 blue cards I really want, but getting a removal spell, I don't have any problems with that. Get a Displacer Beast now. It's a good 3-drop. Definitely taking it. Air Cult Elemental, Contact Other Plane, Zombie Ogre, playable, but we're going with the Beast. Trickster. Well, I don't think we quite have the dice rolling to support that. We have a little bit, just not enough. Could take a Scion of Stygia. Or we could just take Evolving Wilds because it most likely makes the deck and makes more hands keepable, and we already have a deck. So it might just make sense to take that over Scion, which is a fine card. Power of Persuasion. Charm Sleep is a little more permanent. I think I like that. And Jenny Windseer, also good. That sounds like a character in a fantasy novel's name. Hey, it's Jenny Windseer. Let's take Charm Sleep. Probably play it over Spike Pit Trap because it is significantly cheaper. Or overall cheaper, I should say. Ooh, Displacer Beast, pick 6. Looking good. So we need to make cuts in order to make these work. Well, whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, might take another Soul Knife Spy. Could take the Shambling Ghast. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 2-drop or less creatures. It's pretty good. This is excellent protection, and it can generate treasure. I guess we're kind of good on 3-drops already. Whatever. I'll take the protection. I think Warlock class is fine and playable too, but Ghast, to me, offers the most amount of protection against aggro, which our 7-drop deck probably needs. Most likely needs. I might be off 3 Clever Conjurers. That does seem a bit excessive. Splash Barrowin? Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Kind of don't need any of these. I'll just take the Ogre because it's a cool card, but I don't think it's going to make the deck. Power Persuasion, I mean, it's decent removal. I guess we'll consider it. Ooh, what in the world? Pick 10, Eccentric Apprentice. Well, this deck's got a lot of goodies in it. So many goodies, I don't even know what to do with myself. Guess we can take another Air Cult Elemental, although they're probably both not making the cut. Well, I think we have enough Secret Doors. Probably have enough Zombie Ogres we're not playing either. All the bar of the gates a little boy could ask for. All right. Baleful Beholder. Sure. Let's see here. So we have to make some cuts, and we have 18 creatures. So I think we probably cut the Air Cult Elementals. Probably, I think we can cut a Conjurer. I think that's totally reasonable. And then we just need to make 2 more cuts. Well, let's look at our non-creature cards and sort of make some decisions here. Because we have some pretty good ones, actually. Surprisingly good ones. All right. Which spells do I like the least here? Well, besides the 2 dragons, my biggest creatures are a Soul Knife Spy. So I'm still kind of on board with the Great Axe Reaper's Talisman package. These 2 just allow our piddly creatures to win game. So that's good. So it might actually be like Power of Persuasion, which is a card I like. It's particularly good with stuff like Soul Knife Spy, where you want to tempo your opponent, still draw cards. But I could see cutting one of these and maybe cut a Ray of Frost. Maybe 2 Ray of Frost. I actually like the card. I just think with 2 bounties, Precipitous Drop, 2 Charm Sleep, and a Ray of Frost, and a Black Dragon, and a Blue Dragon, we're probably okay. Probably. Plus, against non-red, against red decks, this is some hard 2-drop removal. Against non-red decks, it's you got to get hit first, and then it's good removal. But you know what? I'm perfectly satisfied with the way this deck looks. We're gonna try the classic Great Axe plan again. The classic Reaper's Talisman Great Axe equipment package. give that a try here with all the 7 drops. It's okay. Yeah, looks good, I think. All right, well, blue-black. Blue-black dragons with some removal and equipment and stuff. Sounds good. Let's run it like this. I'll see you round 1. All right, round 1. I think we can keep this, actually. We have a couple removal spells we can cast. We have a Displacer Beast. If we draw a land, we can cast it. Well, Ray of Frost looks as though it might do something. That's good. No plays, huh? Well, our choice is Ramp versus Displacer Beast. Let's go with Ramp. Oh, red-black, okay. I see. So we have 5 mana, which is cool. That means we can go Ray of Frost, tap that, and then we can untap here and play this. And venture, and I think we want to do some scrying. I'm actually okay with this. This lets us generate a treasure to get black mana, so even if it's temporary, it's okay. All right. So I don't really want to Charm Sleep. So I think we can do Displacer Beast number 2. And we can create a treasure. And I guess we can untap this and do a precipitous drop here. And I guess we'll drain our opponent and get in for 3. That way, if they play like a black dragon or a red dragon or whatever, we can Charm Sleep. All right. We'll see you for the next one. Okay, game 2. We've got to keep both colors. A little on the expensive side, and we don't have double blue, but what can you do? Can't get everything you want. All right, so we'll get our blue mana here. Just in case we rip a 2-drop that we want to play. Well, I guess the Clever Conjurer looks a little bit better when you have 2 7-drops in hand. So we can cast Grim Bounty. That's kind of cool. And it ramps us towards our dragons here, because we're at 4 mana. If we draw a land, we're really, with Grim Bounty, we're at like, what in the world? All right. Well, I guess we get in there, not do anything else. We can cast our removal spells. That's good, right? All right, I think I'm just gonna kill that because I want to get my resource count up here. So we're at 5, still at least 2 resources away from a dragon. Power of Persuasion. Uh-oh. Yeah, I guess I'll put it on top. I mean, it's not a land, but I still kind of want it. They can play a land and kill our Clever Conjurer with Spike Pit Trap, but they've kind of taken a couple turns off by doing that, so not a huge deal. Instrument of the Bard's a pretty cool one. Ooh, good draw there. All right, let's go Investigator. And we do have another Clever Conjurer in here, so I guess technically we could untap our Clever Conjurer if we really wanted to. I think we'll just tap that. All right, now we're just a land away. Suppose I could have just... It might have actually been better to just equip an attack in hindsight. Or just use the Investigator and maybe take a bash from the Windseer. I'm not sure. But... they have a bunch of untapped mana. I might just draw off Investigator, honestly. I feel like, well... I feel like if I'm getting damage in and I'm generating card advantage, I think I'm doing okay. I think I'll just pass. Because I don't want to play my 7-drop into a bunch of open mana. And yes, they're like searching up a creature to play, but we're going to be drawing cards too, so I think it's okay. So I have a removal. I don't think I need the land, even though it lets us do this without treasure. It's got to be the talisman, right? How could it not be? Get the land anyway. So now I think we can just go land, pass, continue to draw off Investigator. Or I could just play the... honestly, I guess it just makes sense to do the... Well... Maybe the blue dragon makes more sense. I mean, I want to resolve a dragon here, that's for sure. So probably the blue then. Because black dragon can't kill the Circle of the Moon druid anyway. So they can use their spiked pit trap to, I guess, kill our blue dragon, but it's going to eat up their turn. Okay. Fair enough. Let's do Ghast and just honestly just suit it up. Why not? Sure. So I have 9 mana, which means we can equip the talisman plus play Black Dragon if I so desire, which might be worth it. Or we don't quite have enough to do these two. They're going to hit us for 11. Well, they've got that instrument engine going though. I'm going to equip here. I think we'll just do the precipitous drop on the Circle of the Moon Druid. Because now we can do this here. And probably want to scry. I don't want to erase them too, but card, creature, artifact, and a land. So I could sack the Conjurer, the Treasure. Maybe I do go for this. Yeah, it's not what I wanted. Guess we create a treasure. Oh, geez. Choose your weapon got us, huh? All right. We'll see for the next one. All right. It's a keep. I think we do turn to Cridle, probably. Because this can scry for us in case we're missing land drops. Oh, geez. I hate to see that. All right. So we're back after disconnect. Uh-oh. I get disconnected again. Interesting. So maybe I'll just keep disconnecting and reconnecting and do play arena in 2-second intervals. Seems good. All right, I guess I'll try again. All right. Oh my God, I played a card. It let me play a card. That's wonderful. Making progress here. Well, Ray of Frost is a pretty awesome draw because if they play a red creature, we should be able to tap it. Or they could just Dragon's Fire Cridle. They could also do that. Hobgoblin Captain. Perfect. All right. Well. So. Honestly, I'd probably just go for the Scry. I think we tap this because we can also play the Great Axe, so we still get to make use of mana. We're also just draining our opponent. And yeah, we can take a land here. I think that's totally fine. They're gonna plunder her and blow it up. They could do that. It's not the end of the world. Priest of Ancient Lore. Well, that's cool, because we can still smash into, and we don't even have to make it unblockable. So I guess we'll just get in again here. Oh yeah, we'll keep that. I think we just play Conjurer here. It just ramps us into Great Axe territory, which is obviously awesome. And then we have removal too we can use, so I like it. Chaos Chandler is pretty good, but we're going to kill it, so I guess it doesn't matter. Could play a Horde Robber too, but I think we'll just get in for 3 here. Alright, so what is that? I don't think this land... Well, this land lets us equip Great Axe without using a treasure. Okay, whatever. Or just play both of our dudes. That's probably a little more realistic, to be honest. Although I guess, nah, it doesn't matter. This is fine. We're fine. All right, let's go Great Axe, Cridle, and we'll untap a land and get in there. If we get one more Cridle hit, we kill them. They were thinking about that plundering barbarian play, weren't they? They're in kind of a rush. That's the hard part for them. Yeah. Really? Both? That seems a bit nuts. Yeah. Oh, that's super mean. So we have access to 6 mana, which really would let us do Grim Bounty plus Spawn if we wanted. But so what happens if I kill the Bugbear? I think we kill Bugbear. Let me attack with both. And we'll make the Cridle unblockable. And they kind of just have to chump here. Yeah. Or they could take 4. I'm okay with that too. Oh, it's great. I mean, they're 1 hit away from dying to Vampire Spawn, which is... Actually, they just die if I apprentice Spawn here, you know? Or they just die if I get in with Cridle. So, looks like it's GG's. Wow. All right. We'll see for the next one. All right. We have a good keep here. Krydle with Reaper's Talisman. I like that. All right. Get our handy dandy blue mana. Perfect. Now we can go turn 3 Talisman equip Krydle. Kind of feel like blocking, although improvised weaponry gets us, so I guess I'll take it. Sure. So now I can go land, talisman, equip, and really we're getting in for like 4 damage here, which is a lot. And we're draining them, and we're getting a land, which is pretty good. Sure. So you got the land. We can trade. I'm willing to trade off Krydle. We can only attack with 1 creature anyway, so this is fine. I could make it unblockable, but I'm not going to. I'm going to let them trade if they want. We've got more creatures on the way. I don't need Krydle to win. Kind of don't like having 2 7-drops in hand against an aggro deck, but it's kind of like par for the course with this. I'm actually going to bottom that. I'd rather have land. Par for the course with this format, to be honest. All right, let's just play Displacer Beast. We're going to do some scrying. Take that, and we'll play a Great Axe and pass. I did have improvised weaponry, all right. Well, I'm glad I predicted correctly, that's good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we can equip Krydle. Depends on what they follow up with here, I guess. All right. All right. So 3 mana. They can pump a lot with that Battlecry Goblin. So they have 8 mana. They can pump 4 times. Wow. Which means they can make 2 5/1s? Well, geez. So they'll have 2 5/1s plus a 6, so even if we're at 12 and we block a 5/1, we take 6, 11, 14. I mean, we're super dead. I don't think we can beat the Battlecry Goblin. That card is nuts. That card is nuts. Card is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Just, why don't I just spit out goblins that I can inflate on an uncommon? That card is insane. He has access to a 6/4 and 5/1s and all this nonsense, and he can still inflate the goblin that he spits out 2 more times, as well as itself and the other one. Just insane. Now he can do it 3 more times. Three more inflates. Yeah. Battlecry Goblins like basically single-handedly won the game. The funny thing is he cast, you know, you meet in a tavern, didn't even need it. Didn't even need it. Oh yeah, I can't because it's got menace. It doesn't matter. We're super dead. We were super dead even if they didn't inflate 1,000 times here, so. Lethal without even pumping. All right, let's just go to the next game. That was real harsh. We'll see for the next one. All right. Yeah, it's a keep. So, what are other for the... I mean, we're going to play this. We have double black, we have double blue. We have more blue in hand, so I guess we'll go with the double blue here. So, unfortunately, I know you guys don't want to hear it because I've been saying it a lot, but I don't think you can play 7 drops in this format. I know, guys. I hate it too. I hate formats that limit you like that, but let's be honest. Is this a 7-drop format? No. No, it's not. I want it to be because I want to play cool dragons, but it's not. It's just not. So... if I play Conjure, next turn out I have access to 5 mana. That's probably better, because then I would have access to play something plus equip it. Like a Beast, or another Conjurer, or whatever I want. If they have a kill spell, so be it, whatever. Sure. So we could do Ray of... Nah, it's not worth it. Let's just do another Conjurer here. Sure. I'll take that. I mean, every creature looks good when you have a Reaper's Talisman. Alright. We have Ray of Frost for that, so it's not the end of the world. And now we don't have to sacrifice any enchantments. That's nice. Menace. So I could double block that and trade my Investigator for it. I think I'm alright just taking one, letting them have a treasure. So let's go Talisman on the Beast. Bash for 5. And then we'll play a Horde Robber. All right. Going for 3 here. So would I rather take out the ogre or the goblins? Probably the ogre, just because it gives them venture value. But we're taking more damage from the goblins, but it's got less toughness. Whatever. I'll kill the ogre. And then I think I'll just equip the horde robber here. All right. So with robber here. Look at treasure. Activate investigator. Draw. And we'll go land go. Let's see, 4, 6. I think I'll take 7. All right, so why don't we draw first? Oh, Cridle. Yeah, that's a good one. I can go land. Cridle. So maybe we can make it unblockable. We're gonna go to 7. I think I'd almost rather get the clattering skeletons off the board, to be honest. We're still gonna live though, right? Yeah, I think so. Block like this, just in case. Oh, bummer. Wish it had haste. Guess even if it did, I wouldn't have gotten there. Well, we didn't lose. All right. That's the first draw of the format for me. All right, we'll see you for the next one. Came down to a dice roll. That's funny. I mean, honestly, I'm super thankful for a draw there. It looked like we had lost like 7 turns ago. So, all right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, we've got to keep here. Have we played against a red deck every single round? I think we have. So Conjurer versus Displacer Beast, huh? It's got to be Conjurer, right? Just the extra mana is probably worth it. Although if I play Displacer Beast, I can attack into Valor Singer. That's true. If I play Clever Conjurer, next turn I'll have access to 5 mana. It doesn't change anything based on this hand, so I guess I'll do Displacer Beast. And we'll do some scrying. Oh yeah, I'll take it. It's not a land, but pretty premium here when you're facing down a Valor Singer. Although, I guess it's not that great against Valor Singer, but whatever. I guess we'll take the treasure. So, I'm cool with the Ray of Frost. I could wait on that. It does let me generate a treasure, but it's not great value. It's okay value. Let's do the Displacer Beast. Treasure. I think I'm just gonna create a goblin because then I can put a +1/+1 counter on my Displacer Beast and attack into a Valor Singer. I don't know. I can only do that if I venture again. Oh. Oh, it lets me look at them too. All right. I'll let them attack. Yeah. All right. We'll Ray of Frost now. I'm okay with it. If they have nothing else to do, then that's fine. Sure. Got it. Nobody expects the Great Axe. I'll tell you that much. All right. We still can attack into it. That's the good news. Oh, we can Charm Sleep that too. We can do that. Well, I mean, we're ahead on the race. Maybe it is better to just do Great Axe. It's a good trade anyway. Trading our 1/3 for an owlbear. I mean, it did draw them a card, but kind of okay with this, to be honest. Makes the best use of mana. Ooh. Now they get 2 bodies. I see, I see. Okay. And a Knoll Hunter, sure. Well, ooh, Precipitous Drop. Well, that's cool. So, I think we do Conjurer plus Precipitous Drop on the Knoll Hunter. I guess we could do it on the Ranger, huh? Because I still have access to Valor Singer. So maybe it is the Knoll Hunter, actually. I'm honestly not 100% sure. Let's do it on the Ranger. Oh, no, I guess not, because then they can... Yeah, I guess it is the Hunter. Because they have enough with the Valor Singer to get the... get all the value. Let's just put a counter on our Conjurer, I guess. All right. So we can do Great Axe, smash with a 1/1. Can Charm Sleep the Ranger. Maybe that's the best. Because then we can start attacking. But... yeah, I mean... whatever, we'll do it. Does kind of make good use of mana here, to be honest. So get him for 3. Then we'll play the Robber and pass. Alright, Targnar, whatever. Can Boots of Speed, that's fine. They have 7, or they can pump once. So they could get in for 6 here. So I guess we can double block. And we only lose 1 dude. I'm okay with that. This doesn't have trample or anything, right? No. Alright. So we have him on a 2-turn clock if we just do that. Equip here. Yeah. That makes the most sense, I think. So they can double twice. which means can actually have 8 toughness, huh? Well, in that case, I think I'm just gonna spit out some dudes. I mean, keep in mind they have to leave up 8 mana to keep this Conjurer back. And they're at 5 and I have lethal, so that was a good draw for them. But now they can't pump the Targnar, so we're probably just fine. I guess if they play a land, they can, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're okay. So they can double Targnar now, which might just mean I want to re-equip Great Axe to here and attack. So if I attack with everything, they block my 2 biggest dudes. And they still take lethal? Alright. Well, then we're going to go for it. All right. See you for the next one. Oh, this hand seems dangerous. No blue mana. I mean, we do have Talisman, which is sweet, but if we don't get blue mana, we're in big trouble. I think we'll maul. This hand we can keep, and it's really good. So we'll probably ditch one of these beasts, I suppose. And then we can go Ghast into Talisman into potential turn 3 smashing. Although now I probably do the Displacer Beast first. I guess they both, honestly, kind of equal, to be honest, now that I think about it. I guess it doesn't quite make the best use of mana to do. We really have played a red deck every time. This is insane. So I can do the Spawn, I can do the Displacer Beast, I can equip the Talisman. I probably just go this now and do it. Draining seems good against aggro. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, so we'll go best use of mana is Grim Bounty. I think we'll just do Displacer Beast. And get our venturing on. Oh, Krydle. Good draw there, yeah. I think it's actually worth it to Grim Bounty this. I don't want him generating a bunch of treasure. Card is so sweet. Ooh, Owlbear's a good one. Alright. Go land, Krydle. I think we just start attacking here. So I can double block the Owlbear. Oh, jeez. And then I only lose one of my guys, so it's probably fine. Black Dragon would be a good draw. No, Blue Dragon, not quite what I'm looking for, but it'll do for now. So -3 here, -2 here, I guess -1 here. Oh, geez, they got another fight spell. All right. Well, this was the hardest fought. This was definitely the hardest fought 3-3 I think I've ever earned. This format is super unforgiving. One of the most unforgiving formats I can recall. It is just so tremendously aggressive. So really, like, just already from what I've found out about this format, just don't play 6 and 7 drops. I know you're thinking, but Alex, how could that be? I mean, you got to play the cards that are powerful, right? No. You have to play the cheap spells or else you just get overrun. I mean, look at every single deck we played in those 6 games. It was 2-drop, 2-drop, 2-drop. It was so much aggro. Pack one, pick one. Yeah, I mean, Power Word Kill's sweet, but I do like the man lands. The inherent value of having an extra win con that's also a land is huge, especially in cases of like flood. All right, here. Probably Charmed Sleep. It's pretty premium removal. It's only 3 mana. Yeah, I think that's cool. All right, learning lessons. I still just so desperately want to play 7 drops, but alas, I can't. That's okay. All right, we'll see you for the next one.